Tesla's $10.1 billion Texas solar cell plant filing marks its largest single energy manufacturing commitment to date. This is Tesla Shorts Time, episode 570. Tesla reported second quarter earnings that fell 39% below expectations. Free cash flow turned negative for the quarter. Higher operating costs and softer revenue growth drove the shortfall. Retail sales in China dropped 32% year-over-year amid rising domestic competition. The company is adjusting pricing and inventory strategies in response to the contraction. Tesla captured the largest share of Germany's recent EV subsidy allocations. China-made models also increased their presence in the same program. The outcome reflects Tesla's established local sales and service network compared with newer entrants. Subsidies continue to favor vehicles with proven delivery volumes in the market. The allocation data covers the most recent funding round released by German authorities. That immediate financial pressure leads directly into Tesla's largest planned manufacturing commitment aimed at long-term energy growth. Tesla submitted the application for a $10.1 billion solar cell manufacturing facility in Texas. The plant would produce cells for solar roof and panel products. This filing advances the plan to bring more of the solar supply chain in-house. Construction incentives are now under review by state authorities. The proposed site would integrate cell production directly with module assembly lines. Elon Musk confirmed the solar roof product will expand beyond current markets later in 2026. The rollout targets additional countries with established Tesla energy operations. Global availability depends on supply from the planned Texas cell plant. The move broadens Tesla's residential energy offerings outside North America. Current installations remain concentrated in North America and select European markets. While the company bets big on vertical eye integration in energy, it is also projecting enormous scale in robotics. Elon Musk stated that Optimus could reach a $10 trillion valuation. The projection rests on the robot's ability to perform repetitive factory and household tasks at scale. Two industrial stocks are highlighted as potential indirect beneficiaries through component supply. The claim positions Optimus as larger than Tesla's current vehicle business by orders of magnitude. The valuation assumes widespread adoption across manufacturing and service sectors once production volumes increase. A separate analysis projects $339 million in annual savings from deploying Optimus robots in European plants. The estimate assumes replacement of repetitive assembly and logistics roles. Initial deployments would target internal Tesla facilities before external sales. The projection ties directly to labor cost reduction targets for the robot program. Savings calculations use current wage rates at existing assembly sites. Volume production remains targeted for 2027 and beyond. As Tesla eyes future robotics scale, real-world autonomy use cases are already appearing for drivers today. Born with cerebral palsy and limited peripheral vision, Justin spent years adapting just to stay on the road. FSD Supervised gives him back the freedom to go where he wants, when he wants, without the constant mental load of manual driving. The update removes the need for constant hand and foot adjustments that previously limited his mobility. The system handles route planning and obstacle avoidance, so the driver focuses only on destination selection. This real-world case shows how supervised autonomy can expand access for drivers with physical constraints. While individual FSD stories highlight capability, broader regulatory and technical questions remain. Tesla's decision to file for incentives on a $10.1 billion Texas solar cell plant reveals a basic manufacturing constraint. Cell production remains the largest cost component in finished solar products. By bringing this step in-house, the company can directly influence yield, material sourcing, and throughput rather than negotiating at arm's length with external suppliers. The move also creates a single point of accountability for quality and delivery timing that previously sat with third parties. The economics hinge on whether internal cell output can reach cost parity or better with established Asian producers while meeting the volume needed for both solar roof and standard panel lines. Vertical integration here carries the usual trade-off of higher upfront capital against potential long-term margin protection, but only if utilization stays high enough to spread the fixed costs. If demand for residential solar plus storage grows slower than the plant's capacity, the investment risks becoming a drag on returns until external sales or new product lines absorb the surplus. From the long-term manufacturing bet shift to near-term product and testing updates. Cybercab vehicles were observed in Nashville during recent testing activity. The sightings follow earlier appearances in other U.S. cities. No unsupervised operations were reported during the Nashville visits. The presence indicates continued validation of the vehicle platform ahead of production. The vehicles appeared in standard test configurations without passenger compartments occupied. A Cybertruck owner converted the vehicle into a remote-controlled platform within 3 days of delivery. The modification uses the truck's existing drive-by-wire systems and onboard computing. At $140,000, the build demonstrates how the vehicle's hardware supports non-standard applications beyond normal driving. The project highlights the platform's extensibility for custom uses. The conversion required no structural changes to the chassis or body panels. From autonomy testing progress, note incremental software refinements already rolling out. The Sentry Mode update improves detection algorithms for break-in attempts. Changes focus on faster response to glass breakage and unauthorized entry signals. The refinement reduces false alerts while maintaining coverage around the vehicle. Owners will receive the update through over-the-air software delivery. The software revision targets common intrusion vectors identified in owner reports. From vehicle software improvements, look at energy product updates for European markets. The Powerwall 3P variant introduces specific hardware changes for European grid compliance. The unit supports higher continuous output and revised thermal management compared with prior versions. The changes address voltage tolerances and communication protocols required by Dutch utilities. Local installers are already preparing for the updated model. From hardware adaptations abroad, close with a lighter customer story. The owner cited lower operating costs and FSD Supervised capability as reasons for switching from the Navigator. Daily driving shifted from a full-size luxury SUV to the smaller crossover without reported range or comfort issues. The change eliminated fuel expenses and reduced maintenance visits. The account reflects a broader pattern of buyers moving from traditional luxury vehicles to Tesla models. The transition occurred after comparing total cost of ownership over a 3-year period. An analyst report notes growing investor doubts about Tesla's ability to scale autonomy at the pace previously projected. The concerns center on regulatory and technical hurdles that remain unresolved. The note highlights specific program delays without naming new timelines. Investors are watching for clearer milestones in upcoming earnings updates. The report names Gary Black as the source of the commentary on vision-only limitations. Waymo and Tesla renewed their public disagreement on the best technical path to unsupervised driving. Waymo continues to emphasize LiDAR and high-definition mapping, while Tesla maintains its vision-only strategy. The exchange highlights differing regulatory and engineering assumptions between the two programs. No resolution on the core technical debate was offered. The latest statements came during separate industry forums held this week. Tesla's design chief repeated that the next-generation Roadster remains on track for near-term production. The vehicle has been promised multiple times since its original 2017 announcement. Current expectations point to a limited initial run once production tooling is finalized. No updated pricing or performance specifications were released with the latest comment. The latest statement came during an interview focused on upcoming vehicle programs. Before we go, the next update on Roadster production tooling could clarify whether that limited run moves from planning into actual assembly. That's your Tesla news for today. TSLA closed at $332.81, up $1.93, 0.6%. If you found this useful, a rating or review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify really helps new listeners find the show. You can also find us on X at Tesla Shorts Time. I'm Patrick in Vancouver. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow. And before you go, this show is part of the NARA Network, a family of daily podcasts on tech, science, and markets. Each one a short, sharp briefing you can finish on the commute. If today earned its place in your feed, here's your next listen. Models and Agents, your daily briefing on AI models and agents. Find every show free at naranetwork.com. And on the website, every episode's visuals live in our free image gallery at naranetwork.com gallery. Royalty-free under Creative Commons. Download with attribution. This episode used AI voice synthesis of my voice. Editorial selection and analysis are my own.